to the gun shop, and today we'll be reviewing this for you, the Haenel Jaeger 10 Pro. A German built, high quality, reasonably priced gun. Take a look, see what you think. Starting with the barrel action, it is available in a multitude of calibers. 223, 243, 308, 270, 300 Win Mag, 6.5 by 55. All of the popular ones, generally speaking. Different actions and the different styles do come in some other calibers, but for the most part, if you're after a sensible caliber, they will do it for you. Barrel, 530mm, just shy of 20, somewhere between 21 and 22 inches. Nice, lightweight. I think it tapers from, I believe, let me just double check this, 16.5. Yeah, you've got 16, 17 at the stock, all the way out to the thread diameter of the action. And it weighs out at not a silly amount of barrel weight. It's quite nice. It allows you to put a heavyweight moderator on there without crying. The barrel comes threaded in 15x1, because it's German, just to make it awkward. And so on and so forth. The bolt pops out on a little lever there, like most do, and is on a 3-lug system. Very good. And as you can see, it's still got a few machining marks around the edges there, which is the only part I'm not really keen on. That said, it doesn't make a difference. If you actually look at where it locks into the gun, you can see no points of uneven contact or anything like that, even though it's only been put together a few times. Like that. Certainly something that sticks out on this gun is the bolt and how smooth it is. There is very little play, very little wobble, and the bolt throw is nice. However, this one being a bit dry, it does sound a bit scrapey, a bit noisy, but with a little bit of wear, a tiny bit of oil, you can counteract that. So, but it's nice. The bolt handle, got a big plastic knob on, and that you can screw off and stick other ones on if you want. It's slightly swept back, and that gives you the feeling of quite a small bolt throw, which it doesn't have particularly. I think it's a 60-degree bolt throw anyway, so it is good. Safety is 2-stage. Right. However, you have a strange little lug there. It's not strange really. A strange lug there for when the safety is on. You can press this down and remove the bolt. So it's sort of got features of a 3-stage safety whilst only having a 2-stage safety. So for those of you safety conscious out there, you will enjoy that. The action finish is a matte blue. Very strong, very nice, and if you look at the action, you'll see some of the machining marks along it. And actually, that's quite pleasant. The consistency is very, very pleasant there. You know, it's not a high polish, it's not anything silly, it's got a very practical mattiness to it, and it does stand up to a lot of abuse. You have 5 holes here, they come plugged. You can take the plugs out, and you fit weaver rail to that absolutely fine. Weaver being probably the most common base set, so I think they hit that right. It would have been nice if they come attached, but then you can get swing offs, you can get an array of bases for these, as you will. You have a cocking indicator here, which is a fairly simple thing. It's the only thing I don't really like about it. It's just a little red O-ring, but as you can see, you push it in, push it down, cocked, trigger. She's not cocked anymore. Good, really. So the trigger. Trigger is obviously a place where a lot of rifles fall down, and on a £1,200 rifle it can go one of 2 ways. However, the standard in triggers is so high now in any rifle around that sort of £1,000 mark, they have to be good. This factory trigger weighs in, I believe, using a manual one. I should really put a battery in the electronic one, but we'll get there. At £3, and it is, having tested it a few times, £3 on the money. There is something about it though that it doesn't particularly hit my fancy on the trigger, although it is very good. It's not a positive break. It's a pull through trigger as opposed to a snap trigger, and I'm much more of a glass breaking click boy than a pull through and it just goes boy. But I realise everyone's trigger preference is different, and you can have it altered. As any trigger, you can have it worked upon. Not a lot not to like there. I believe it's fairly simple to adjust anyway. So, magazine. You have this very strange and positive lever push down thing. As you can see, you take this bit here, you push it down, and the magazine falls out. Very positive. The mag's never going to fall out whilst you're stalking. That's not something to worry about at all. The flip side of that, however, is putting it in. I found not the smoothest thing in the world. Not that you really require that. Problem being, as I've been playing with a lot of fairly expensive rifles recently, and they do have a different magazine system. So, push the lever down, mag pops out. It's quite nice. It's got high capacity double stack. It's alright. It's nice, it's flush, it works, okay? And there's not a lot not to like about it, but I'm not enamoured by it. It's very utilitarian, it's a great idea, but it doesn't perhaps have quite the engineering quality some of the rest of this rifle's got. Perhaps it would have been nice to see a metal push down lever. I understand the plastic, ABS plastics are amazing. You know, they are just as good as metal. I don't want a metal mag, even though you've got metal sides there. I would have just liked to see a metal lever on the mag. I don't know. Personal preference is a strange thing, isn't it? So the stock, there is availability for an adjustable one here, but this one is the simple lightweight sporting stock. You have the same rubberized green as they put on the Merkle RX Helixes, or very similar at least I should say. It's a really nice soft touch finish. Although you've got a very thin top, you've got a nice wide bottom, so you still have good holdability. It comes with sling studs, so that's quite nice. Although it would have been nice to see just a stud perhaps, so you could smack a bipod on there a little bit easier. However, for the sake of just unscrewing this and screwing another one in, well, £6 for a set of studs, you'll be absolutely fine. You have at the back a soft-ish rubber recoil pad, just hard enough, and again, for me, I just thought the line was just a little bit off, but the fit is good and the practicality is high. You have another green grip cap there. It's nice. Okay, so there's nothing not nice about this gun. It's just, I feel like, with a lot of German things, they've focused so much on the engineering and build quality, they've missed perhaps where some other companies have hit on the mark a couple of bits of finesse. A black grip cap to go with all the rest of the black plastic would have been very, very nice, but again, it's accuracy that we care about, and that's what we'll go on to now. So, accuracy. This gun is guaranteed sub-minute of angle. This means it will shoot less than an inch at 100 yards, which you'd expect in any factory rifle nowadays. It's worth mentioning, however, that this, being 2.9 kilograms, is quite a lightweight rifle. It really doesn't feel like very much. So unless you're going to put a big heavy modern scope on there, it will shoot like a light rifle. You're not going to have the same command of accuracy as you will on a heavy barreled gun. But the rifle is capable. It just means you're going to have to learn to shoot it a bit better. I don't know. It is lovely, however, and as a stalking rifle, the weight is perfect. That 2.9 kilograms is just absolutely spot on. You would want to really put a little carbon mod on there or a titanium mod, just something lightweight, just to match it out. In conclusion, it's accurate, it's light, it's got something a little bit different about it. You know, a lot of people follow the Tikka recipe, that sort of thing, and there's a lot of people like that, Seikos, Tikkas, the Lithgos, all sort of are very similar. It's nice to have something a little bit different at £1,200 that you can go and have a look at. Solid, reliable, accurate, and I think the bolt for £1,200 really is second to none. Go check one out, see what you think.